Hey everybody, welcome back to Majestic Collectibles. So this will be the second to last video for the Greenfield, Iowa comics. Still have one more set of boxes, two more boxes. I'm going to do two now and then two in a little bit in another video, and then probably 4 or 5 more action figure videos. So slowly getting through the comics from Greenfield. Now again, I tried to edit all these, so hopefully you won't see too many breaks in the film, in the video. More of the same. I don't know how else to put it. There's just not a lot of variety in this collection, which is a little bit unusual just because there's so many sheer duplicates of you know, titles and numbers. I'm going to go through it kind of quick here. I don't know why, but boy, folks sure seem to like me thumbing through all these independent junk boxes. Really, is what they are. I just kind of was going to skip over them, and I've got a few messages. No, show us everything. Well, I'm not going to show you everything because of the naughty stuff that's in there, but we'll just zip through these here and keep right on rolling. Here's some Marvel UK. Honestly, don't get a lot of interest or value in that whatsoever. Move this up a little closer. There we go. X Factor. I don't remember these. Obviously, it's a parody of the Death of Superman stuff, and there's quite a bit of that in there. Both the parody and the death of. You'll see it here coming up. Early Cable. More Marvel UK. Dark Horse X. I don't know. I don't really have any call for him. Ghost was a character I did like. I know I've mentioned that before when I've picked up some indie books. You know, kind of had that shadow pulp kind of thing going for it. But I really, outside of Aliens and Predator and Star Trek and some of their licensed stuff, I really didn't read a lot of their original superhero books. And these Legacy of Superman, again, I don't think there's a whole lot going for those. Kind of a Frank Miller Sin City style cover. After Sin City came out, you saw that copied a lot, I guess would be the nice way to put that. Purge, Malibu, I get very few. I don't know if I've had anybody, now I think about it, as a computerized one. Malibu is just not on anybody's top 100 list. They really weren't that bad. They just, you know, they had a hard time distinguishing themselves, I think. Lightning Comics, there's another one. Boy, they gave her a go. They had a lot of different titles. Action figure line. Just couldn't make it work. Very crowded market. Techno Comics, they had a couple of good ones. But again, just really couldn't pull it off in a very crowded market in the 90s when everybody and their dog had a comic book. I do not remember that. It says based on the hit Fox TV show. I do not remember that show at all. I got to tell you, I'm a sci-fi fan, and that one I just do not remember. This box is kind of falling apart, as you can tell by that tear in it. Parody book. Oh boy, I tell you, Allegra, it was an okay book. You know, and that's the problem. A lot of them were just okay, I think. And so, you know, to really stand out at this time frame was quite an accomplishment, to be honest with you. I'm running out of room. I'm going to have to start putting some of these back in the box. You may recognize The Warrior Nun had a Netflix, I think, 2 series. Is that right? 2 seasons? And that's what that is based off of. And that is the nice edition, so I left it in there. I'll let you decide what the naughty edition looked like. Just a lot of, you know, Rob Liefeld, You know, if you watch the Deadpool movie, Just Feet, if you ever wondered what that joke is, he was known for not having ankles. So it went from just these pointed feet always pointing downwards. So it's kind of an inside joke. Billy Tucci's Tomo, 0 and 1. I don't think they have quite the following that the She books have. Guess I'm going to find out, huh? We'll see if I can put some runs together on that. This was a neat little run, licensed product, Maximum Press. I don't know if they had any other licensed stuff. They had Battlestar, Rob Liefeld cover again. It was okay. Valiant, you know, it was just a lot of that horror sci-fi. There's Helena, Lightning Comics, Nira. If you watched one of my last action figure videos, you saw I had two, I think it was two Nira action figures. Warrior Nun, Shotgun Mary. A lot of these Harry Carries. Man, I don't know how many of those I've had. Jazz again. Wonder Woman Gallery, not the best cover. I don't know how they ended up with that cover. X-Files, I don't know. I didn't think it was a bad book at all. I'm a big X-Files fan, but comic, you know, it ran for a while, but back issues, nobody's really tracking them down unless they're photo covered. This is a neat book. You know, Mike Grell was on Green Arrow, drew Black Canary for a long time, and to me, I don't know, that's a Black Canary Catwoman kind of character. I've never read it on the Cat. I'll have to read that. I don't remember that one. I don't remember this one at all, Omega Comics. I don't remember this one either, Scavengers by Triumph. Number 3,371 out of 25,000. So, not familiar with really either of those. It is kind of fun to find those because I can sit down sometime when I've got time and read them. More Lightning Comics, Bruce Lee. There's the number ones. I had them in the other box. I had a whole bunch of number twos, and the ones were missing. Well, I found some number ones. I think, Corey, when you watch this, let me know, because I think you were looking for some number ones last I talked to you. Another DS9. I do sell some Star Trek stuff. Pretty cheap, though. Clairvoyant, not familiar with that one. Double Impact. I don't know. I think there's actually, was it a TV show or animated? I don't know. They tried to do something with it. More Shotgun Marys. Xenia? I don't know. It's got a Hildebrandt cover, so it's actually got a pretty darn good cover. I'm not familiar with the character at all. More Purg. Death Rattle. That's kind of more of the horror sci-fi stuff, which this collection is full of that. It does have Xenozoic Tales, which is always popular, and this is a Schultz cover that drew Cadillacs and Dinosaurs and Xenozoic Tales, so it's a really good cover on that Death Rattle. Innovation, it's a line of books I've said for a long time I think is underappreciated. John Byrne's Babe, boy, I don't know what the point of this book was. Gotta tell you, that was a bit of a disappointment. Medal of Honor, Dark Horse. They did some G.I. Joe back then and some other war books. You know, again, they're not worth a ton, but I do sell them, usually to veterans. These are really nice. These Tarzan Lost Adventure, Arthur Sudam covers, really nice. You know, they're smaller sized, but I don't know, if you ever get a chance, tell you, I think that's some underappreciated stuff. It's really faded away. And I'm talking the original Tarzan stuff, the Edgar Rice Burroughs stories. They're fun to read. You know, pick up some of the original ones. But these are brilliant covers on them. Just brilliant. There's a hologram Namor, number 37. I think I got both of those Hulks in there. Kind of trade paperbacks. Hellstorm, kind of a parchment cover. That was, I don't know, that one never caught on. That was that era where Marvel was printing anything and everything just to see what would stick and keep them from bankruptcy, which the answer was nothing, unfortunately. There, we can get that. Got some The silver embossed Avengers cover. That's gold, I guess what you would call it, gold layered. Oh, there's another Tarzan. Those are the ones I mentioned before, used to sell and don't. Shiny covers in general, there are collectors from the prism covers, lenticular and all that from this era, the hologram stuff. But I don't get a lot out of them, you know, $4 or $5. Maybe not even that, depending on the title. So just, you know, the 90s comics, there's so many of the darn things. That is a nice cover. It's a little holofoil addition to it. Sealed. Oh, I thought I'd catch it. I didn't. I think that's his first appearance as introducing X. That's Dark Horse Comics 8. RoboCop's in that one. I don't think Aliens Predators in that. James Dean, he was a fan. Personality Comics, you know, they had the right idea, to be honest with you. They were just not done very well. Just not high quality art, high quality stories. Just, you know, I think they had the right idea, just could not execute it. 90210, of course, there's Shannon. She just recently passed away. Here we go. Here we got, just a lot of that Death of Superman, Return of Superman era stuff. Thunderstrike 1, nice foil cover again. We'll have some more. Yeah, here it is. I say, had some more coming up. This is, of course, they had the movie with Pamela Anderson. The movie photo covers sell. These never really did. I don't know. I never had much luck with them at any time. That used to be a pretty good cover. It's got, I don't know if you can see, it's got that silver embossment. Here's some more soups. So that's a third print. You can see that right there, right? The Roman numeral 3. First full appearance of Doomsday, I believe. I think. Is that the... No, that was not it. That's a second print, too. Some of these, you got to be real careful if you pick them up. Some of those darn third, fourth, fifth, higher printings, they're worth more than the first print. So, you know... And they're easy to miss if you're not aware of them or don't look for them. They can be really, really super easy to miss on there. So you just have to do your research. They're listed in the Overstreet guide, but the price is usually not right on them. So in other words, they're usually, you know, go to your sold listings on eBay or Go Collect or something and look them up, because some of those are pretty good. The printed price guides just don't seem to reflect how good some of them are in those multiple printings. I don't know why the X1 is, he got mixed up in there. As you can see, these are all direct newsstand editions. Obviously on those do tend to bring a premium on most everything if they're high grade. If you don't have high grade newsstand, which is hard, that's not easy because they got beat up. But if you've got, you know, VF or better newsstand editions, most comics there's a little bit of a premium. Spawn, well, not just Spawn, Image Comics in general, some of their newsstand stuff is, oh, I put that in backwards, I'll fix that later, are really hard to get. They're pretty scarce. So yeah, your image newsstand stuff does tend to do pretty well. UN Force, or Unforced, but I'm going to go with UN Force. Warlace, not familiar with Night Press, another UN Force. Not familiar with Morgana X, Sky Comics. Here's some J. Scott Campbell covers. I'm surprised they're not more collectible than what they are. There's a lot of them out there, but I don't know, I think they're pretty good. Death Watch has a acetate cover on that. I guess this Blood and Roses, I had the trading card set, and I guess there's a market for this Blood and Roses stuff. I'm not familiar with it, but I guess there is some demand. Turok, those always sell. A couple of Death of Superman. They're both sealed. Not worth much. Not worth much at all anymore. And here we go. Here's some more Death of Superman. No Roman numeral, so that's a first print. There's a Roman numeral 2 there, so that's a second print. More of these OJ. Lots of brilliant covers on some of that Dark Horse stuff. Just wonderful. Vampy. Impaler's not worth much. More Vampy. Again, really good. Who did that one? I can't see. Really good covers on some of these Vampy Harris issues, without a doubt. They're not super valuable. It'd be a good time if you were thinking about starting a Vampy collection. I would do it now because they are going to get scarce. Razor. Tales of the Jedi. Winona Earp. So again, I got to move this down here. If you watch the Netflix series, there it is. That's what it came from. I've never read it. More Crypt of Dawn, Linsner. He does have a cult following. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Got interrupted. Nothing naughty in the comics. Just had to take care of something quick, so we'll keep going. Some more of those. Zan, this is a... What is a signed by writer Nat Gertler. Limited to 200 copies. Doubt it's... Boy, if I can get $5, I'd probably take it. I don't know. Early spawns, they do sell. The coupon is in the number 4. When I rebagged and boarded it, I did check. Whoops. Boy, I just about dropped it. Caught it, though. These get slick. 7. All right. Wait for those to get done. Flopping over. Here we go. Try it again. Spawn, first Angela used to be worth a little something. I guess maybe it still is, but not nothing too exciting there, to be honest with you on that. Some more Vampy. Again, I think that's pretty much a Frank Miller cover. Chromium Evangeline 1, a bunch of Asters. I'm not even familiar with that. Number 1's there. I'm going to rearrange these a little bit, try and avoid any more spillages. Brewhead's Breathtaking Beauties. It is a pinup book. Armstrong, I don't know. I'm not familiar with it. Yeah, I'm not familiar with that one either. Kind of an interesting cover, though. Bloodstrike. More Battlestar. That's a price guide. What is that? Number... I don't see which issue it is. Didn't last very long, as I recall. More Evangeline 1s. A lot of those. Evangeline Glories. All chromium covers here. Bunch of those. Weird West, which I had in one of the previous videos. That I like just because it's got the Warhawk on there. So kind of a cool dinosaur cover with one of my favorite airplanes. Spider, man, I don't even know how many versions of the Spider there are. Magic, I think the card's missing in that one. They came with a trading card, and I don't think it was in there as I recall. It's not worth much either way. It's a half XO. Here we go. Here's some more Superman stuff. Double Impact, Jazz in China. That's actually a cool parchment cover again kind of thing, but I don't know. I don't think it's got any value. More Evangeline. You can see it's just kind of scattered. And once I'm through the next one, Ripclaw 1/2, got some more the Russ Cochran EC stuff, which that'll probably go in my collection just like the rest. I'll have to double check. But once I get through the next comic video, yeah, I'm gonna have to just sit down and it's going to take me probably about 3 days to organize this Greenfield Comics collection, just because it's so scattered to the wind. You know, there's little clumps here. See in there, I had a nice run of Spawn and ended, and now here it picks up again. Stuff like that, it's really common in this collection. And so I just got to sit down and sort it all out, and that's going to take me a while, but it'll be nice to get it done. I don't think you're probably going to be seeing this right before my Labor Day flea market, and I don't think I'm going to have any of this done in time. So you know, if you see something that you're really interested in, let me know, and I will absolutely positively try to bring it up along with me on the Labor Day flea market in Spirit Lake. But I have to tell you, I don't think I'm going to get her done. I've got to get caught up on a lot of different things. I love that cover. Not a Mark Schultz cover from Xenozoic Tales, but a good cover. Harkens back to those Silver Age Star-Spangled War Stories dino covers. So that's pretty cool there. And what do you know, more Winona Earps. Let's see, here we go. Get those out. Again, great Tarzan, more art Sudam covers. Really good stuff. Carmen Electra photo cover, it'll sell. Razor, I don't know. Even some of these Vampies I think are going to be probably not have a ton of interest. Predator Magnus, it's really not a series I see a lot of. There's only 2 issues, that's it. And the covers are not particularly great on them, but they do seem to sell okay, because I think a lot of the Predator collectors around these parts must not have them. There's autographed Vampire Vixens, not at all familiar with it. I don't know why this lone Archie Summer Fun, it was just because of the bikini cover. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Oh, I can't show you that one. Thankfully, it wasn't. I'm looking in the viewfinder, so I think we're okay. So I don't think I have to edit it. But I did miss one. Chromium Gen X1, more Tanya Harding. That was a really great magazine. Awesome covers. This reprints it. I don't know. It didn't run very long. A lot of great artists. You can see Archie Goodwin is a writer. John Severin is an artist. So I mean, just really, really talented group of people worked on those. Jurassic Park usually sells. I don't know about that Red Witch. Razor, I don't think I'm going to have a whole lot of luck there. Weird Fantasy again, which this is what I liked. I like the horror too, but it's really big fan of the Wally Wood covers, but they're all good. Fieldstein, Williams, there's a Fieldstein stuff. Boy, you can't go wrong with them. And the stories were pretty good too, without a doubt. Oop, get that there. And again, I think I'm going to have to go through, but those will probably end up in my collection, because I do have them. But I think these are a lot nicer. I think these are really a lot nicer. That's one of my all-time favorite covers. That's Wally Wood. That's Al Fieldstein, Al Williamson, Fieldsteining. I love that one. That was the first original EC I bought. It was terrible shape. I mean, it was absolutely horrible. Wally Wood again. Frazetta, got that last year from Chad and Corey. I don't know. I doubt that's worth much. It's a Betty Page black and white photo fanzine, but I doubt it has a lot of value. Ghost One was that Dark Horse Heroes. I don't think that's. I don't know. I don't remember that series, to be honest with you. Here we go. It's an autographed book. Catfight, Insomnia Press. Again, not familiar. I got the Evangeline there. More Nira. Demon Gun, Crusade. That was the same one that did She's, published She's, William Tucci's She, but I'm not familiar with it. Let's So far these have been okay. So I missed that one in there. Looks like most of the rest of the covers so far, see, I jinxed it now because I still have a few left, but we're getting Vampire. Yeah, got me on that one. There's Vampy. Whole bunch of those. Look at that. All the same issue. Whole stack of them. Have that one. That's another repeat. Yep, I got nothing there. Vampy Classics reprinted the magazine stuff. Which the magazine stuff can be a little hard to find, and if you don't want to read them, you can read the reprints in there. I can't grab too many of them. Okay, above Top Secret, sorry. Conspiracy Theory comic. I have to admit, I stopped and looked through it, and it's a hoot, man. I don't know what to tell you. I'm assuming they took this very seriously, you know, whoever did this. I'm not familiar with it. But it's a hoot. If you get one up, just read it and take it for what it is. It was just kind of fun. These have had a few of these Fanico Night of the Living Deads. I don't know if I ever read them though. Nightmark Mystery Special, no idea. More Purg with Helen on the cover there. Again, it's just not. I don't remember ever reading any of it, to be honest with you. And here's the last batch. More Cinder, more Turok. Siren, nope, I don't remember that. There's another one of those. Another one of the UN Force Files. Another Nira. More Purg. More DS9. Yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. So there we go. That's the second to last video. So I'll have one more comic video from Greenfield, and then we'll get back to the action figure collection. So thanks for watching.